Good afternoon. Welcome to a glorious sunny day in Azeroth. In Stormwind, it's currently 70 degrees outside, sunny. Probably going to have a clear day with a clear night to see all the stars. It's a perfect day to go into the Deadlands. We're going to go the Alliance side today. I have not touched anything on Shadowlands right now. On this character, I've been playing mostly Horde, so I'm pretty much well prepared for what's going to come up. So let's go have some fun. As soon as we can load. Oh, these graphics take forever to load. There we go. And here we go.
The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered.
I noticed.
The Ebon Blade stands ready. I await you in Stormwind. Come, before the icy grasp of death claims all of Azeroth.
Well, we're gonna all die eventually, but, you know, okay. Details. High Lord Bolvar Dragon requests your presence atop Icecrown Citadel. Meet me in Stormwind and I will take you to him. I would not keep him waiting. Well, he's... So we've had 2 weeks of the sky busted open. And now I'm supposed to hurry up. Okay. I'm just glad that sky effect isn't like all over Azeroth. Like they usually do with some of these graphics. Have that constant reminder. Something ain't right here. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Who are you? Okay, you're over there. I'm not even sure why these are up. I thought I cleared these. Go away. Go away. Alright. I can get my act together, I swear.
Acheris, the stronghold of the Ebon Blade, has moved to Icecrown Citadel. My Deathgate will take us there. High Lord Bolvar Dragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies.
Yeah, I could port myself, but that's cool. Now that doesn't cost me anything to do this. Yeah.
Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the frozen Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the helm also freed Bolvar Fordragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him.
I noticed that sky for a while now, but okay. I mean, that's obvious. I don't know. It doesn't take a genius.
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission.
But I'm good for the job.
Abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
My girl. See, she's willing to go in there. Stop being prissy.
We will face whatever comes.
No, we. This royal we we're using. When Sylvanas shattered the helm with domination, she was touched by the power it released. I can sense the echoes of that power, and I know where she has gone. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the shattered helm can open a path. Cannot bring you back, however. That you must do on your own. The risk is great, Rayston, but there is no other way. We will begin the ritual at once. Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of runes. Then the ritual can begin. When the helm rested upon my head, it took all my will to keep its insidious power in check.
Where's that?
Many times, I nearly faltered.
There it is.
I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness. Not Arthas, not Ner'zhul. Something else. It is that very presence I sense lurking beyond the shattered sky above. I dare not travel with you.
Of course not.
Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master.
Wimp.
But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot.
Wimp. I might be corrupted. You already are. I hate to break it to you, buddy.
The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade
Be expendable.
shall lend you their strength. Darian Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
Green has more courage than you.
The
Okay.
Ebon Blade does not fear death, here or in realms beyond.
We're already dead. We can't be afraid of this. news
But
for you.
there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her.
As usual.
The time has come. Take up the Shattered Helm,
That's not it.
and we will open the rift.
Yeah, if you could tell me where to put this one. Okay. Oh, why was giving me a beam that way when I already got something there? I like it has, you know, you're expendable. You go do it. All right.
The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion.
Thanks a bunch.
Aldiel Shalar.
Find those who were taken and bring them home.
Thanks, God.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Tyrande, don't do this!
For Ilisan Piranol!
Leroy
To
Jenkins!
the darkness.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love it so much. I swear she said Leroy Jenkins in her own language.
You made it through the rift. No sign yet of the High Priestess.
Hey, you're a little early.
She charged ahead.
Wait for the cutscene, Margarine. I gotta come up all cool like. Ha! Look out! Here I come! Like a meteor. I just like my entry just killed one of them. That is awesome.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
Yeah. That's the Sith way. Not the most ideal of arrivals, but at least we're still in one piece. I don't know, I thought that was awesome. I just kind of like hurled my butt right at that guy. I have not seen any sign of Tyrande. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye out. She went full tilt into the fray. The chaotic energies of this place has scattered the Ebon Blade, and I don't think Azeroth's blessings will reach you here, mage. We will need allies if we are to survive this place. We should find them quickly before they are overcome.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
Yeah, okay. We still got another
We are
quest.
driven by a single purpose: retribution.
Our knights are strong, but they don't stand much chance scattered against such an opponent. We need to thin the ranks of our foe. The Ebon Blade won't do us any good if they're cut down.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Fight your way out of here. We will meet you ahead.
Stuff. I like that there's money in the Deadlands. I swear they stole this off of all the people going across the river Styx.
Regroup with your fellow knights. We will not be far behind.
Holy cow. That's not disturbing.
Yes.
One of the larger fiends has several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid, lest we lose more of our dwindling forces. Go. It's too late
There's
for me.
work to be done.
Bad dog.
We are establishing a forward position.
Speak your
Go.
peace.
Make sure we hold it.
Yeah, we have nothing though. Need to go this way. Big bad guy. I got one more soldier to find. No shush.
About sacrifice.
Did you get out of the way of my looting? Jeez. Here. There's one. Buck up. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Imperial meat. Gross.
For us, there is no peace.
Would you
No
please
rest.
get out of the way of my looting? Doggone it, dude. I'll keep it busy. Keep that heat up. Throw it off. Ouch. I broke your chain, you jerk.
We rally up ahead. Go! We have done all we can here. Let's get moving before
Hey.
reinforcements arrive.
Jerk. Come back here. Dude, everything in a mile radius is gonna aggro me and you're gonna go cruising ahead. You're my meat shield, dude. Oh good, you're not too far.
All is not lost. Not yet.
We've been in this place mere moments and already our forces are depleted. It will have to do. Take this horn. Can be used to call upon the remaining Ebon Blade forces to rally against your foes.
This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe. Use it wisely.
As I have enough of you around me, I'm okay. Our enemy is relentless, but we will continue to drive them back. Yeah, okay. I am loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it is obvious we cannot stand against such foes. Great. We must make sure their sacrifices are not in vain. It appears we've escaped our enemies' notice for the moment. We should take the opportunity to scout the nearby area for signs of our allies. We will draw less attention alone. The Ebon Blade will hold back awaiting my signal. Come, let's see what awaits us in this hellscape. Yay! Let's go on a tour.
We must forge our own destiny. We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention.
I don't know. Look kind of obvious.
Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies.
Yeesh. Alright. So... Sneaky.
Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral.
My girl.
The conflict seems to move in this
Where
direction.
are you going?
We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
Oh god, you're doing the dad jokes. Don't. Let's see. This is very sneaky. We sneak. Sneak.
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork.
Aw, yeah, girl.
It would be unwise to break the enchantment.
No!
Let's move along.
You're telling the mage not to break the sheep? Really? Genius.
The Lord Admiral is truly formidable. We've bested one of these monstrosities.
She is an archmage.
What's that up ahead?
That's an archmage about to smash people.
Up ahead! It's Lady Proudmoore!
Yay! Who's blinking everywhere?
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
Thank the light you found us.
Praise the light. I'd almost given up hope. Is this all that remains of your forces? It's a relief to see friendly faces again, but we have little time for pleasantries. Thrall is wounded, yet again, and we are being hunted by the denizens of this realm. We must seek shelter at once. Come, I believe I know of a place.
Be careful who you trust. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage.
Get
Thank
up
you for
and be a
coming
orc.
to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
More
They
than
found
you've
us.
done.
Be ready.
Yeah, I'm still salty.
Struggle all you like, mortals.
Ah, the flame
You
monkeys.
cannot escape your fate. Your chains will be eternal.
Okay, they're Marlin.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here.
Let me loot first. What did I just hit? Oh, there's one way over there. Okay.
keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry! The true battle lies ahead.
Those images will keep our foes distracted for a time, but they will not give up their pursuit so easily. Must make haste. Yeah, if they're anything like the ones that I can make, they last like one hit.
A spark can set the world aflame.
There's a cave not far from here. If we hurry, we can seek refuge. Those fiends will give chase if they spot us. Be prepared for a fight.
Control your power, or it will control you. We all have our ghosts. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Can we trust Thrall's dummy thing with the cheeks?
Well, there goes our light.
Secure the cave. We'll hold off these fiends.
So much for remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry.
What did Thrall mean by slip past them again? Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in the cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Another ambush! Bring them down!
They're already down, bro. If you wanted me to pull them out of the sky, we should have hit them sooner.
Lord Admiral, before we found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior?
Tyrande, here. No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost.
That is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. I fear it may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
Or this is exactly what we need.
Mage. The jailer has plans for you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes them all. These allies of yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains.
Look, I know you're kinky, but, you know.
If we end you first!
Ow. I didn't say step on me.
It is useless to resist.
And yet, down you
In
go.
here.
I figured since we were outside of a cave, this is where you wanted to go.
We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us. I was beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again.
This is not a happy game, I'll tell you. This particular story is... It's been hard on me, too, to watch this.
I will do what I can.
I will tell you what I know.
I know what must be done.
Anduin insisted that our allies would come for us. I confess that I had begun to doubt him. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll do what I can to provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... What has it been? Weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place of such darkness. Forgive me. Let me tell you what little I can.
I will never forget. The Alliance will endure. Very well. Where to begin? Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Something has changed. Pure, noble souls are being held captive here as well. They cry out in torment.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours, is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer. The Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here.
We have endured countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us. Control your power. Or I caught glimpses of Bane and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. But I have found no means of leaving them all. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the darkness. I doubt they'd willingly help us.
Knights of the Ebon Blade have ways to compel the dead to speak.
That's creepy.
If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
Oh, you want torture? Oh, I can give you torture. That's what that's what he basically said there. He can do worse torture than what they do here.
The time for dreaming is over.
Y'all frighten me. I need time to recover after that battle. Thrall can use rest too. While we rest, perhaps you and Mograine can seek answers.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
Or a creepy guy.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
If these souls have information we need, we will take it from them. Even after being shattered by the Banshee, the Helm fragment given to you by Bolvar holds the power of domination. With it, we should be able to take control of the spirits long enough to find out what they know. They will need to be sufficiently weakened before we can break them. I'm confident you're more than capable of that task. Yeesh.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Yeesh. Alright, well, you know what?
You need something.
Usually. Hey, look at that. No sell price there. Nobody wants it. I don't want it. Fur of shadehounds can spontaneously combust, making it tricky to harvest for parts. And yet here it is. Burning a hole in my pocket, apparently. I have too much stuff in here. I really need to clean out my bag. Not some room, but I need the cloth and stuff. Gotta craft it now. Alright.
Fuck well.
I know that song. Anyway, that's a Depeche Mode reference. Devotees Unite. Anyway. So now we get to play with the dead. We get to torture them more. Oh boy. This is what I want to do with my life. Lord. Alright.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Yeah, that's not discomforting. Not at all. The things you learn later on about what you're seeing here is shattering. that we have to rinse and repeat this for a while. Till we figure it out that it isn't working. Those are rats. Never mind. There's one. Back here. Oh, that's a new one. I didn't hear that one.
The souls are too fragmented. There must be another way. Much.
Useless. These souls are far too fragmented to provide us with anything. Wait, what is that? Yeah, I saw that over. Look over the ridge. There lies a quarry. No telling how many souls are writhing together in that amalgam. With any luck, one of them might be coherent enough to give us answer.
We are eternal. This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage it.
This is what Homeworld thinks of fusion.
Ebon Blade,
Yikes!
to me! Tear this monstrosity down!
Good, get the heat out. Doggone it! Ooh, and players. Nice. I'm free. I didn't run.
Now! Bend it to your will! You cannot bind me! I will!
Well, we got your pack.
No peace, no rest.
Find enough mouths and one of them is bound to speak. Let's bring this thing back to the cave and find out what it knows. So, we're gonna take this Macy's Day Parade over here, and we're gonna take it back to the cave eventually. My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these souls together, thus keeps them more or less coherent. It will take time, but we will find out what this thing knows. My interrogation will require use of the helm. Rest assured I will return it to your care. Like, I want this! Let's bring our prize to the Lord
We
Admiral.
must forge. You're coming with us.
Yay! I have a new balloon! Good lord. Let's bounce it off the rocks a couple times, Mograine, okay? Yeah, who knows how many are in this one. Yeesh. Good lord. Hey Jaina, I brought you a gift.
Speak, fiend.
No hope, no mercy.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Seems your search was a success. Enough rest. There's much to be done.
Be careful who you trust.
Anduin is being kept in a place the shades called oh, I'm gonna murder this one. Tremaculum, I think. It's not far, but the way is perilous. I have tried more than once to free him from his captors, but the forces holding him are far too great for me to handle alone. I'm counting on your presence to tip the scales.
The Alliance will endure.
Yay! Alright.
Once we find Anduin, My staff will serve as an anchor for me to teleport us back to safety. All set. Let's get moving.
Let's go, kids. Doo-doo. Okay, now that we're not. Oh yeah, I think we have to use the bridge. First, smite. Jaina, why are you going all the way up there? You can easily hit him from over here. I love this useless bridge. I don't understand what this is supposed to be keeping people from. There's a path right here. Just single file it, and you're fine.
This is the Tremaculum.
Oh, I did say right.
Souls are tormented, twisted into wretched shades.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there.
Let's appreciate the architecture. Let's just appreciate what hell looks like. Alright. There she goes, right up in front of her.
Here.
This had money.
I sense tendrils of magic tethering this rune to the tower. It should take us there.
Yeah, they're kind of hinting about correlations and stuff. Really, what does this serve?
There's Anduin.
Sylvanas, what does she want with him?
I'll get you.
Hold
Hey!
here.
Word a person next time.
A long road lies before us.
Sylvanas has the jailer's forces at her command. She could call them down to overwhelm us. It won't do Anduin any good if we're all captured. I'm ready to charge. You can stay back here. Let's hold off engaging her until we know what she's after.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In a moment.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
See, I knew there was a lot of kink here, but wow. Woo!
Sometimes we must fight for what we believe in.
Yeah, I know. It's like 1819, but, you know, that's Blizz's fault for making him handsome. I knew in my heart the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is proof. No? Yes and no? But, okay. Sylvanas thinks us broken. She believes she has already won. We will show her how mistaken she is. First, I will need your help. The bonds that hold me are impossibly strong. We'll need the key to free me of them. My imprisonment here has been overseen by a creature they call the Afflictor. The key is likely in its possession. I have seen many souls brought here during my detention. The jailer seems to want to break them, to twist them into his service, or worse. No soul deserves such fate. The Mossworn here hold the keys to their chains. Free as many as you can and we'll get them away from here.
Be vigilant.
Alright. Off we go. We'll be back. Thrall, get off that. Frickin' dummy thing. Boop. Alright, let's get to slaughtering. Well, see, excuse me. You see, when you come into death and, you know, your outfits just don't quite fit the motif, you gotta kind of like browse and shop until you kind of feel more at home with what you got. You know, I mean, look, she used to have bone armors, and then they gave that away so that they could give her a new sprite. I mean, it's not like she couldn't have been wearing like the exact same outfit she was before. So, you know, new look, new me. I don't know. That's my guess. She just wants to fit in.
Find the cave on the other side of the chasm. Our allies will protect you there.
Let's see if I can get it. Jeez. That is true. See, it gives cosplayers another chance to get, like, new gear. Like, okay, now you need to change your look, because this is now the new model. Get to work! Yeah, and I was wondering where that, mage came from. I was like, who the heck is that? Oh, so it's another Jaina, but, you know, instead of seeing a bajillion Jainas... Wow! You know, I didn't notice that before. I wonder if that's always been there. Maybe it has, I just haven't been observant. You know, they should have thought of that ahead of time. Okay, right, he's up the stair, upstairs, stairs, 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 stairs. Jaina, where are you going? Up the stairs, gonna spite somebody. Ooh, broken architecture. Oh, dude. Look, folks, it's the Dark Tower! Let me know if you see a gunslinger. Screams in ocean. Dun, 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 dun. Killing what is already killed. Hold on, dude.
You will be broken.
Oh, we're mowing this guy down.
All will serve the jail.
Yeah, I'm working on that not happening.
Ebon Blade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
Oh, she's already popped up again. Stairs. Before I just fall off into oblivion, where are the stairs? There! Oh yeah, there's a lot behind why there's like... I had a key! How did I use 2 keys on one thing? Jerk. Yeah, there's explanations for that. I mean, I might as well say it now, because a lot of people have way surpassed me. I know I will not get any world firsts here, I'll tell you that. So basically, we have these people
Bars are broken. Hurry, before
who
the
have
guards return.
basically just arrived. Who knows when they arrived, but they have basically just arrived. The floating torsos are kind of worn down, they're forgetting things, they're tortured to a certain point that they're starting to lose coherency, basically. And then there's going to be just, like, either those that kind of turn into this twisted, shadowy ones, because they've been tortured so much that they're starting to grow hate, or they just kind of puff out into nothing. So basically, death becomes permanent.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
I knew I could trust you with this task. Though we face insurmountable odds, we must try to do what is right.
Victory in the light.
I agree with him here, actually. This is... I don't know. There's only a few instances where I can figure people are, like, beyond redeemable.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you fit to
Greetings,
travel?
friend. I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on.
I've almost forgotten the feeling of freedom. Now let's take the fight to these beings. I can't express my gratitude enough for your help. We mustn't linger, however. The jailer's forces will soon be alerted to disturbance here. Let us leave this place at once. Yeah, considering where
My ability to teleport is limited here, but I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
You know, considering the position he was in, I wouldn't be surprised he has, like, permanent pins and needles in his legs.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Anduin. It'll feel good to be back at full strength.
Do you know what full strength is yet, Paul? Do you?
We are driven by a single purpose: reformation.
Even Shattered, the Helm of Domination, possesses incredible power over the souls of the dead. Don't take my word for it. Ask a friend here.
Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! The path sealed long ago.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Waystone! At the cauldron! No! Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes the
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there.
Then it seems our course is clear.
Our poor side of beef is being tortured somewhere
All
else.
is not lost. Not yet.
Our side of beef is another part of the castle. But can I say I enjoyed wielding the Helm of Domination? The magic it holds is unsettling to the dead. I gladly return it to your care.
A shadow of hope remains. We cannot leave these innocent souls alone to their fate. Our remaining
you
forces
ask,
will
my
remain
daughter
on
of the
guard
sea?
here. Signal us when you find this waystone.
Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zilval's Cauldron, a frightful place I've heard spoken of in fanatical whispers. It's a forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I have only been there a handful of times, but I have seen Bane held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding this waystone the Shade has spoken of. Oh,
I
yeah,
know what
this
must
is
be
fun.
done.
Alright, kids, let's go.
You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best. But this waystone may be our only means of escape.
I think
There's
she's
a way
fine.
out of the mall, and there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
I think she's fine. Honestly. Thank you. Yeah. See that? That is the River of Souls. Oh, good grief. No, 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 no. Is that where I have to go? Ooh, we got past it. Can't remember. I didn't even go on the right way. Gosh. Yeah. Tell me where I should go. This is so confusing. Postman is here. Okay. Let's try to avoid notice.
hear something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness.
Ah, hell.
Wretched? I
For
heard
real.
you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
Hi.
You
Remember
will
me?
pay for that insult.
It was one of
The
them.
skies of your world will be darkened by the winds of my Morsworn.
Hi.
For Azeroth!
Blink. Ah! Oh, I hated it here.
What is this madness?
This sound, it's unbearable.
Keep moving!
I mean, can he catch what they're saying? I mean, jeez. That's disturbing.
Look, on the precipice above. Is that?
The jailer.
He has Bane.
The way forward will not be easy. We all have
Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy.
Yep.
Bane! No!
There's some, from what I could tell
His
by
wounds
what...
are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
Yeah, some of the souls there, yeah, we got demon hunters that came through. There's quite a number of night elves, if you can tell from some of them about like the fire, and she would save us. And yeah, there's some people talking in different languages, so you know they're not from Azeroth, I think. I think that's supposed to tell you that these are, you know, souls from everywhere.
Thromkar.
Even as Bane's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen dark magic like this before among the Shadowmoon clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Bane. The only cure for the Shadowmoon's curse was to find the object they used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Bane quickly. Yeah, this is reference to something long past, back to when Draenor was a full planet. And there was a plague that was concocted. Trying to remember all the details on that. It was originally used on the orcs. And a lot of them had to, like, quarantine before it would spread. And eventually they got over that. It was a plague that was devised by warlocks. And then eventually that was used against the Draenei during one of the wars they had with the Draenei. Then those that got hit with that plague turned into the Broken, where they were disconnected from the light at that point. So this is basically the same type of poison used. Yeah, you're gonna see a little bit here because people are moving on. It's the same poisons that they used on each other and then on the Draenei itself.
For Azeroth. Low-tongue.
I was a damn fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight the fight to the Waystone. Looks like these soldiers have plenty of armaments. Let's keep an eye out for one I can use.
Let
Oh, God.
honor guide your path.
Picky man. It's picky man time.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though.
Oh, sure. Let's spend precious time going through all these racks till you get what you like.
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee.
I'm gonna break mine over
Let's
your
keep
head.
looking. A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords. Too much blade, not enough haft. This must be the dagger.
Wow.
Bane's blood still stains its blade.
It's on the first one. That's weird. Oh, yeah, there's a double entendre what we was saying there. And it's a lot more information than I wanted from him.
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
I'm going to smack you. Yes. Shoot. Ah, there it is. You guys play with it. You're a dumbass.
At last, a proper warrior's weapon.
Okay, Worf.
If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel.
It's not yours. You stole it. Wield it like you stole it. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, if I was allowed to play music on here.
Well met.
This lacks the balance and craftsmanship of a good Frostwolf axe, but it will have to do. Good for you. We can only hope Bane's curse was inflicted by one of the sorcerers here. We were fortunate enough to find a sorcerer who poisoned Bane's spirit. I'll need your help breaking his link to it. This is going on around me right now. Okay. That should have been instanced. Now we have the dagger. We'll take the combined will of all of us to sever the weapon's link to the High Chief. Jaina, Anduin, and I must do our part to keep Bane's spirit grounded, so it will be up to you to deal with whatever force is unleashed when the blade is broken. Yeah, that thing over there. It's happening.
Together.
We get to do it again.
He's coming too. Bane, can you hear me?
Hey, I didn't have to fight it. It was good. I was close enough to somebody else smacking it up. Look at that.
You have my eternal gratitude, hero.
Were it not for your efforts, I am certain my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, and I will fight to my last breath to repay this debt. Oh,
Honor
good.
those who came before us.
The sight of beef is my Wookiee.
Understood. Lead the way.
A long road lies before us.
We must move quickly if we wish to find the Waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere upon the ridge on the other side. Unfortunately, this area is swarming with enemy forces. We best avoid engaging them, lest we draw the jailer's attention. I can shield us from sight, but we all have to stay together.
I will never forget.
We seek a waystone located beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
If you don't pay any attention to it,
Our
it
way
doesn't
out of
exist.
here. We hope. What would you ask the daughter of the sea? A single spark can set the world aflame.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Hold here.
Dang it!
Here, this barrier will protect us.
I can make us invisible again.
Oops.
Give me a moment. I can make us invisible again. Stay close. My spell has limited range. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
I don't even know how that saw us that time.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
Hold here.
Could be. It worked before.
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
Uh-huh.
Hold here.
To be forged into weapons for the jailer.
Ah!
So far,
Help!
I never thought you would harness something like this.
I can make us invisible again. Give me a moment. I can make us invisible.
Do it!
Stay close. My spell has limited range. I can make us invisible. Give me a moment. I can make us invisible again. Give me a moment.
Okay. Okay. It actually had to kill him. Oh god. Oh no!
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
There it is. Whoop.
The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Because I am awesome. I think.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
We made it. If we can activate this waystone, we just might be able to escape this place. I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. It doesn't respond to me. I think Jane is right. The waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it. Stay on your guard. The jailer's forces paid this no mind when it was dormant, but there's no telling what they'll do if that changes.
Victory.
When the
in
jailer
light.
realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
mortal? Impossible. Forsworn! Take them!
Crud.
Hold the line! The Waystone must finish charging!
Forces are vast. Endless! We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield!
Yeah, we did take on the Legion. No, I took on the Legion.
It's nearly charged! Do not falter!
Death comes for the soul of your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone.
Yeah, that only confirms what the plan is.
Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
Stop touching.
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me. Even
I am
here.
one with the Force. The Force is with me. Oh yeah, do it.
Go, champion! Go!
No, not without you, Hanson. Oh, you're a kinky bastard.
You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need.
Oh, he underestimates me. That'll be a problem. Yeah, that confirms my suspicions. All along he's been trying to get the world soul of Azeroth. He gets the soul of a Titan to eat. Yeah, he could unmake everything. Just like the Void was trying to do. Or the Burning Crusade, too. It's...
An agent of the Maw is attacking Oribos. Defend the Arbiter!
Hold. The Maw's power does linger upon them, but I sense... No, that cannot be possible.
Maybe. It's sort of like Sailor Moon, like everybody comes in to Earth to do some kind of wreak havoc or another, and then it was explained at the end that basically, okay, spoilers on Sailor Moon. Tune me out if you don't want to hear this. So basically it was explained in the last season that basically Earth is the last planet standing. That still has all of its sentient. It still has some kind of crystal that is protecting it. So it was the last place for any villains to go to do whatever kind of havoc they wanted to do, and that's why Sailor Galaxia left it as the last one. But how can you imagine either, you know, when you think about that one, going completely off topic, you have to wonder how far off from the solar system or how dinky the Earth is that everybody kind of ignored it until it was like the last thing available. So here I'm thinking that Azeroth may be the last planet that has a Titan egg in it. And that's why they're going after that, to try and either kill it or eat it or whatever it is. I don't know. That's my guess, is why everything is happening here now. It's like the same, kind of the same theory. Alright, stranger in even stranger land. Oh, good. You arrive alone at the precipice of a strange city, knowing the leaders of Azeroth remain trapped in the maw. Wherever you are, it is clearly very, very far from home. It appears your rival has been noted.
What do you seek?
Where am I? Have I
Trust
escaped?
in the Arbiter.
We must bring them to the Overseers at once.
Come with us, stranger.
That's a fine welcome. Hey, hey, hey! Didn't get a chance to bathe yet. Telling me I'm stinky.
The reports from our scryers were unmistakable. The Maw shuddered for a moment, as if reacting to some change.
An ill omen, to be certain. What can it mean? Overseers, this
Trust the
stranger
purpose.
appeared at the city's edge. I believe them to be a living mortal.
Another unexpected development. We shall see to their reception.
I swear I know this voice actor from somewhere.
Oriboth welcomes you.
Are you in charge here? Where am I?
Blessed be her voice. The Arbiter sees all things.
Could it be an actual mortal being in the Eternal City? The purpose would be served.
We all have a part to play.
A living mortal, incredible. Forgive my astonishment. I am Cod Delen, an overseer of the Arbiter's attendants here in the Eternal City of Oribos. You stand within the heart of the Shadowlands. While we are accustomed to receiving souls from all manners of worlds within the mortal realm, never before has one arrived that is quite so corporeal. Answer honestly, mortal. Did you truly escape the maw?
Fate guides your hand.
Yes?
Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the Maw is unbreachable, that the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is weakening. If true, the banished one could...
Cardelen, Kasher, purpose be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
You know, they didn't teach me this in
Wondrous
Sunday school.
news, honored voice. Mere moments ago, there was a disturbance at the boundary of the Maw. Then this mortal appeared, claiming to have broken free of it.
Might be me.
A living mortal? Surely their presence here serves the purpose.
What purpose?
If the Arbiter reacted to their arrival, perhaps they are the key to waking her.
Is this mortal worthy of such an audience?
Is
They
anyone?
may prove to be an agent of the jailer.
Aye.
It is the Arbiter's place to judge souls, Kasher, not ours. I will bring this mortal before her. With her voice have I spoken.
Blessed be her voice.
Blessed be her voice.
Confirm, God's a she.
What news do you bring?
Finally, the purpose may be guiding us again. What's the purpose?
Until we speak again.
I am Talinara, honored voice of the Arbiter. Ah. Isn't that fun? I speak for she who is ever silent. The Arbiter watches over Oribos. She blesses us with her wisdom. Every mortal soul that enters the Shadowlands passes before her for judgment. In the merest fraction of a moment, she sees every glory, every folly, every joy, every regret. With this knowledge, she chooses an ideal afterlife for that soul. At least she did. Not long ago, catastrophe struck, and come, some things are better seen than explained.
With her voice have I spoken. I pray the Arbiter will awaken in your presence, mortal.
Whoa. I have looked upon the face of God.
Trust in the purpose.
What is this place?
I will consider your work. She is unchanged, ever silent, ever still. When you arrived in Oribos, I saw the Arbiter stir for the first time in many cycles. It gave me hope that she would awaken and resume her blessed purpose. Mere words cannot describe the glory that was. Step forward, that I may show you. For uncounted eons, the Shadowlands was in perfect order. Infinite afterlives, with Oribos, the eternal city, as the shining heart. Every mortal soul came before the Arbiter, and she, ever wise, experienced all that had shaped a soul in life. With this knowledge, she consigned every soul to the afterlife it justly deserved. Until...
Shriek is
In that dread moment,
understatement.
our perfect order was shattered. And so it is that every soul, kind and cruel alike, is denied its rightful afterlife, and instead is damned to the inescapable torment of the Maw. Now souls rich with anima travel only to the Maw. We have tried everything to stop it, to awaken our blessed Arbiter, to no avail. Without anima, drought has gripped the Shadowlands. The afterlives have grown isolated. Fear and uncertainty haunt us all. With countless souls feeding the jailer, I fear he may grow strong enough to break free from the Maw. It is said he is filled with hatred for the Arbiter. If he strikes her down, it would bring the end of everything first ones made. Return to the lower levels. The overseers will prepare you for what is to come.
How many different beings everywhere is trying to remake reality to the way they want it to be?
How may I aid you, mortal?
We may find a shared cause in the purpose. It has sent you to us.
The Eternal City must endure.
It is disappointing that you were unable to stir the Arbiter, but we must not give up hope. Your continued presence in the Shadowlands may help our cause. Perhaps your efforts would benefit from creating a tether to the mortal plane. The map table in this chamber was put in place long ago by the first ones, the wise architects of all you see. If you have a memento from your homeworld, understatement, place it there. The table's magic can establish a connection.
Blessed be her voice.
I guess you could call this a memento. I don't know. Off the map, you fools. Ah, you said I couldn't do it, but I did it. Oh, joke's on you.
More outsiders. What have you done, mortal?
Dings.
Be at ease. I am Bolvar Fordragon. These knights and I are here to help.
The touch of the Maw is upon their souls as well.
Go figure.
But if they found a way to break free of its influence, perhaps they can aid us.
Objective complete. See if it works. I guess yes. You said I couldn't do it, did you? But I did it.
We
Jerk.
all have a duty to fulfill.
I am relieved you survived the realm of darkness. I'm eager to hear the tale. Yeah, okay. Sure you are.
The balance must be restored.
The helm fragment connects us while you were in the maw. If through a darkened pane of glass I saw glimpses of what you endured, the terrors you faced, at least the heroes of Azeroth yet live. They must be saved. No kidding. By fixing the helm here, you gave us a tether to Azeroth that served to bring a few of us across the Veil. What is that? Oh, that was the other player over there. But you and the other heroes who join us require a stronger connection. Our acolytes can open portals back. No doubt these attendants will be particular about their placement.
Much has been asked. More
You
will
seek
be
to
required.
open a doorway back to the realm of the living? Oh dear. Oribos is crowded enough with so many brokers arriving every day.
Now, Karshare, be hospitable. Mortal, I suggest establishing your portals where you first arrived. Just outside the city.
Shoo, go away.
As you wish. Champion, please confirm where our acolytes should open the portals.
Well, I'm a mage, so I could just kind of like poof one for ya.
Our master's will be done. Leave me be.
See, even he doesn't want to do it. I can do it. I'm a mage, for God's sake. job.
I have opened countless portals in my lifetime, but never one that connected two planes of reality.
I thought death was the end of existence. Here, it seems, death is a power that offers new beginnings.
Okay. We got our portals. Not that I couldn't, like, port myself over there. Holy cow. What the heck mountain is that? At least now I've been through here a number of times that I kind of know where I'm going at this point. For the most part. Hi.
What do you seek, mortal?
Your path and the purpose are now intertwining. What is the purpose?
The Eternal City must be protected.
You should become familiar with the Eternal City and how best to navigate it. We, the attendants, serve Oribos as its caretakers. Everything you see here is done in service to the purpose. In this time of chaos and drought, we must adapt our perspective. It seems we are to serve the purpose in a new way. Your mortals are not the only visitors here, others have come as well. Like you, the brokers are not of Oribos. They are congenial and willing to aid you, usually for a price.
Fate guides us all.
And now, we got to take the 20-cent tour. Without anyone guiding us through here, we have to discover this stuff ourselves. So let me show you around.
How may I assist?
What is this bazaar? Here we have some of the more exotic offerings you may seek. My colleagues and I specialize in sourcing exotic beasts and stabilizing them. You'll also find that we have access to what you know as void storage, as well as the ability to use your transmogrification magics. Lastly, my friend, Ta Visage over there, can aid you in altering your appearance. May as well look good while you're saving the multiverse, no? See?
I know our endeavors will prove profitable.
The racism. Anyway. See, it's all about, you know, gotta look the part. You know, you dress for the job that you want. I'm not sure what kind of job I'm looking for here. I don't know. Seems a bit disturbing. I'm looking for a position here. I don't want to. I don't want to be here.
You have my undivided attention.
Please avail yourself to our amenities. Or, as our gracious host might say, may the purpose be your way. Thank you for the kind welcome.
Come back if you need anything.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, they got good music here. Who you?
The Arbiter sees all truths.
This is a touchstone for spirits that have become untethered. The Fate Scribe sees to ponder you for a moment. We sense the touch of a great power upon you, Raystana. Despite facing the end of your existence time and again, this force has kept you anchored to the mortal plane. Ah, thanks for reminding me how many times I had to go splat and escape. Perhaps devices like this one will keep you anchored to the Shadowlands should an ill fate befall you. The purpose will decide. The purpose is our way.
May the purpose guide you.
whatever this purpose is, it says, nope, you ain't done yet. Go back in your body. Oh, there's a musician. Sounds pretty, but it looks like he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Yeah, I think I need to go this way. Yeah, this is a weird place. It's not part of the actual tour, but still.
It would be my pleasure to help you.
Are you in charge here? In charge? No, I wouldn't say that I am in charge exactly, but I am one of many. But you could say that my voice carries a certain weight. Influence is more meaningful than power, don't you think? So let us settle on influential. I am influential. So what exactly do you influence? Well, it is safe to say that I influence my own cartel. I am one of the elders of the Bach cartel. We value the accumulation of information and knowledge. The application of such knowledge has the side effect of allowing us to accumulate influence and wealth. We brokers value success, and we are not afraid to display the results of our endeavors. Hence the title my peers honor me with. So I influence my beloved cartel in order that they may share in my success. I seek only to ensure that we continue to prosper.
Fortune and wealth to you.
Mm-hmm. Brokers and knowledge. So these are the same kind of people that, you know, they do the transmogging for you, right? So I think they're part of the whole Shadow Syndicate that we keep talking with. And putting our stuff into the void storage and such. So I have no idea if they're exactly a void being themselves. I'm not quite sure as yet, but it's along the same lines that these characters are. They're just like them. If they're part of them, I'm not sure. They keep these very quiet. I don't think Blizz knows what they're going to do with them at this point, and I think that's going to come up eventually in a story somewhere. I'm willing to bet.
What do you seek?
This area provides you access to services relating to your material possessions. We are relatively new to such concepts, so the brokers have kindly offered to facilitate these services for you. Here you will find that the brokers have established a means for you to access your personal belongings. What was the word they used? A bank, I believe. I will admit that the concept of possession is alien to us, but the brokers have always maintained that they are experts on such things.
All souls have their place.
Yeah, so yeah, they don't. Yeah, they have no need of actually having things, but every time we're going to be giving these guys something, they're going to get some kind of information from it. And while they gather up that information, they're selling it somewhere and getting some sort of riches for it. So we've been just freely giving them all of this information. If you go back to like Karazhan, you know, there was a bunch of Shadow Cartel that were in there. And they were going through the books that were left behind there. And they're just freely gleaning it from everywhere. So are these guys. So we've just been handing them all this information without even trying, and they're making a profit off of this. And yet we haven't figured this out so that it might benefit us somewhere along the lines. We're doing a really shoddy deal here. And here's all your training. So you come back here to learn all your training for all of your professions and stuff.
Tell me what you need, my friend.
This is where we establish an artisan's hall for your benefit, of course. Right. We brokers travel extensively and learn from the denizens of every realm we visit. Yeah, there's one actually just admit it. This allows us to cater our offerings to the need of our clientele. Our members have endeavored to master the various professions in which your kind seem to place value. You will find them eager to aid you in your development as an artisan.
This realm offers infinite opportunities.
So but we're paying them for information. Keep that in mind. We're still paying them.
I live to serve.
This is how they do it. They get something from somewhere else. Here I'm buying it. They profit from it. I don't know why they want money.
Is the ultimate transaction.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why they want money, but you know, there it is.
May I tempt you with my wares?
It's sort of like the
For
goblins.
you,
I really don't
offer only the finest.
I can understand why goblins want money. Yeah, I don't. But for what? They're just. I don't know for what, because they're just taking all the information. I don't know. Maybe some people have in other areas have learned
You struck
that.
a hard bargain. Good show.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if other areas have learned that, you know, they should extract a price for the information they got, and we're the stupid ones who haven't figured that out.
You deserve only the best.
I don't know.
Please do see me again.
But at least some of them actually freely admit what they're doing. And I'm kind of miffed that, you know, we've just been handing it over like this, leaving it to rot somewhere. I mean, if we have actually opened up Karazhan again, why aren't we taking the books out of there? If all these areas are free and accessible, why don't we have just an area where we actually just keep everything as a receptacle for all of the stuff that, you know, is our
When she
past?
sundered the helm, the sky above the citadel shattered. The spire of an immense tower appeared beyond the veil.
If the Moor's influence bleeds into your realm, the balance between life and death will be broken.
It's already done.
All you hold dear will be consumed in darkness.
Do you know how many undead things we have? I mean, look at this guy over here. It's already broken. It's been broken. We hope you are comfortable here. Consider these ancient facilities to be at your disposal.
We all have a part to play.
I get experience for just knowing where all the stuff is.
We stand together against the darkness.
Yeah, okay. That's why you sent me in here with a couple of your expendable soldiers. Okay. As I sat upon a frozen throne all those years, I could peer into the Shadowlands. Huh, that's news to me. Brief glimpses, clouded and uncertain. Sights both wondrous and terrible. We must work together to make sense of what has happened, to prevent them all from consuming all of reality. Whatever Sylvanas and the jailer want, we must stop them, but we cannot do it alone. Perhaps Talinara can put us on the path to find answers.
I fear darker days are to come.
Really? I mean, we can't get any darker here since we're messing with death.
Come forth and be judged.
Please no.
Tell me, how did these allies from your world become trapped in the Maw?
Sylvanas Windrunner sent her agents to abduct them. Dark, winged beings who caught them in chains and dragged them through the shattered sky.
The winged Kyrian of Bastion ferry souls from the mortal realm into the Shadowlands, but not with chains. And they are noble, untainted by the Maw.
True, but it would seem this is the only clue our mortal friend has to follow. It falls to us to open the way for them.
Overseer Kasher, take this mortal to the Ring of Transference. Use our anima reserves to open a pathway to Bastion.
But, honored voice, we have so little anima in our reserves. Surely we should be more...
See it done, Kasher. With her voice have I spoken.
She is the Metatron. You have to listen to her.
You are welcome in Oribos.
Yeah, you really made me feel welcome there. Right on, champ.
Come, mortal. I will show you the way.
It's funny that he sounds like Alan Rickman. But he's not the Metatron. You float so slowly. I have more haste than you. Well, you know, he's got me, so I guess that'll have to do.
Here, mortal. This teleporter will convey you to the Ring of Transference.
Whee! Beat me up, Scotty.
The Arbiter watches over all.
She's asleep right now. Your path and that of the Purpose are becoming one. Within the Arbiter's chamber are gateways to the infinite realms of the Shadowlands. As each soul was judged, a gateway would be opened to the appropriate afterlife. But since the incident, all gateways have remained closed, dormant. We dare not use the Arbiter's sacred chamber for so mundane a purpose as travel. But here in the upper ring of the city, gateways can be configured for your needs. Before us stands the means to activate a gateway. Together we can channel the anima to power it.
Please keep our corridors. We have precious little anima to spare. But the honored voice has blessed your mission, so we will use what we have.
So this is...
We will call down one of the soul conduits for use as a gateway to Bastion. These paths have been dormant for some time. Your arrival will be unexpected.
Okay, so this is the Alan Rickman from Hitchhiker's Guide. That's all I can figure. I think that's what they're going here. We need to open the gates again. That sounds like you're the guys who shut it down. There we go.
The purpose must be followed.
The path becomes clearer. Oh, good.
Blessed be your voice.
The purpose reveals our way.
When you arrive in Bastion, seek out one of the Kyrian. explain that you require an audience with the Archon. Like the Arbiter, she is one of the Eternal Ones who rules over the Shadowlands. If anyone can guide you to the truth, it is the Archon. Perhaps she will even know a way to end this anima drought. Once you find the answers you seek, you're welcome to return to Oribos. Purpose guide your path.
Keep to the path.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna stop it here because after this we go through space-time and we warp ourselves over to Bastion, and that starts our actual campaign. So we just went through all the opening scenes and we are ready to go. So I'm going to end the transmission here. We'll pick it up in Bastion, well, flying over to Bastion, and we'll get parts of that done then. So, I'm going to end it here. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you next week. Please note the schedule that I'm adding on World of Warcraft Classic for Throwback Thursdays, and going back to my old classic of doing Final Fantasy, only it's going to be 14 on Fridays. Used to do 11 on Fridays, as we did our level grinding then. So we have Final Fantasy Fridays, and then Saturday we're going to come back and we're going to go further into Shadowlands. So hopefully viewership may pick up. We'll see what happens. So stay safe, and we will see you next time. Bye.